Thank you very much. I like that. Whoop, whoop. I am from Wales, or as you all backs call us, training. I'm from Pontypridd in South Wales. You may not have heard of Pontypridd in South Wales, but you're probably more familiar with Pontypridd's most famous son, Tom Jones. Tom Jones is from Pontypridd in South Wales. And when people find out I'm from Pontypridd in South Wales and Tom Jones is from Pontypridd in South Wales, they ask me, is it common then, Adam? Is it common for you to do Tom Jones in karaoke? I tell them, it's not unusual. I am from Pontypridd in South Wales, but I've been living in Wellington now for 3 years and I've made Wellington my home. I love this place. I'm currently going for my New Zealand permanent residency, my presidency of New Zealand. I'm going for New Zealand presidency, thank you very much. And I've done a lot in the last 3 years to bolster my permanent residency application. For a start, I've entered your flag competition. I've entered the flag competition, partly because I want to get my permanent residency, and partly because back home they don't let us into drawing competitions when you're adults. So it was nice to get the crayons out. It was nice to get the crayons out. And actually, so you'll love this, right? My flag entry. It's Richie McCaw, the Grim Reaper, and an outline of the North and South Island. God, death on New Zealand. God, death on New Zealand. Thank you very much. This course in Te Reo Māori. And it's really hard. I mean, I'm a Welsh speaker, fluent Welsh speaker, and I really support the indigenous languages. I think you really got to keep hold of your languages, make sure they stay alive, because when they're gone forever. But it's really hard when you're 30 to learn a new language. It is really hard because they teach you like a kid. So for Te Reo Māori, for example, they teach you with little coloured sticks, the rākau. They teach you a little coloured rākau. So they teach you to count, they teach you the colours, and they teach you commands. And the only thing I can remember from my Te Reo classes was whakahokia na rākau māwhero. Now, I don't know when in my life I'm going to meet a Maori who can't speak English and has taken my pink sticks. But I'm very pleased to be able to say, put the pink sticks back. The other thing they teach you in Te Reo, and I really love this, is the kawa and the tikanga, the customs and the procedures on the marae. And I love the fact you can't just rock up to somebody's marae. You've got to take your kai karanga, don't you? You've got to take your caller. And you'll call, and they'll call, and you'll call, and they'll call, and you'll call some more, and they'll call. I mean, it's not as effective as a doorbell, is it? But it wouldn't have worked for me. It wouldn't have worked for me either, this procedure wouldn't have worked for me growing up. When I got my teenage years, I started going out drinking. It was a bit of a challenge getting home. Imagine this at 2 o'clock on a Sunday morning after a night out on Saturday. I'm home, I'm home, I'm home, and I've forgotten my keys. Who's there? Who's there? If you don't leave now, I'm calling the police. It's Adam, I'm home, and I've forgotten my keys. Adam, you drunk fuck, you don't live here, try the marae next door. But if Te Reo Māori's hard, it's nowhere near as hard as Kiwi English. Do you agree? Do you agree? Yeah, nah. There are only 3 basic responses to any question in Kiwi English, and they're all ch sounds. You can have your choice, you can have chur, you can have cunt. Okay, the last one technically isn't a ch noise, but ch is the sound my missus makes every time I say that word. If you don't want to use those, you can always use sweet as. Sweet as. But you've got to overpronounce the Z in the as, don't you? Otherwise, you risk telling your boss's wife she's got a sweet ass. And that is particularly problematic when you've just invited your boss and his wife to a barbecue on your impressive new dick. That's the problem, I think, with Kiwi English. The biggest problem, your vowel sounds. You play fast and loose with your vowels, right? Doesn't really matter. But I'll leave you with this one, because the All Blacks are on a bit. But you've got to be careful with playing fast and loose with your vowel sounds. I broke my mobile phone the other day. So I went to the store and I went to the guy and I said, I'd like to purchase a new mobile phone. He said, the iPhone sucks. And I said, okay, I'll get a Samsung. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.